Mountain Rats, the 9 Para Special Forces. Hey, I am Deepak, and this is day 2 of the genesis of Indian Special Forces. By this time, the 65 war was over, and the newly appointed Lt.Col Megh Singh was asked to christen the unit as 9th Battalion of the Parachute Regiment. As the word spread out, new officers from across the Indian Army rushed to volunteer and serve the new commando battalion. Young officers from Parachute Regiment were not expected to undergo any special training to join the commando battalions, but Lt.Col Megh Singh was clear that junior leadership had to be better than their counterparts. So he began to send NCOs and JCOs in batches to Infantry School Mao, which was a cantonment established during World War II and was left behind by the British Army. Only conventional training was given at Infantry School Mao. Special forces had to devise their individual training methods for the future. Some groups would be out at night in around Gwalior doing speed marches and special raids. The emphasis was on physical fitness, navigation, and learning new skills that they have read about in journals and magazines that managed their way into the officers' mess. Lt.Col Megh Singh got a new second-in-command, Major Bhavani Singh, who belonged to the royalty of the Rajasthan and was keen to raise a separate unit that would be specialized in doing operations in deserts. It was the rumors that relationship between the two officers was not on the best of terms. In July 1967, the decision was finally taken by the Army headquarters to establish two battalions with different theatre level skills. The original 9 Para would move to the Udhampur and specialize in conducting operations in the mountains, and the other would move to a location in Rajasthan and specialize in conducting commando raids in the deserts. On a blazing afternoon on the Gwalior fields, 6 companies of the unit were asked to split up into the 2 units, each of 3 companies. The original 9 Para would now have a sister battalion in 10 Para under Lt.Col N.S. Uthaya and naturally Major Bhavani Singh as 2IC of the newly formed 10 Para, and would took over once Lt.Col N.S. Uthaya had moved on. Troops belonging to the Jat community and Rajasthan went to the 10 Para, and those of Dogra stayed back in 9 Para. By December 1971, both battalions were in a position to operate against specific tasks if the war raged in the subcontinent. But this was the time when India faced a massive exodus of refugees flying from East Pakistan. PM Indira was on a desperate tour to West, trying to drum up support for India and the refugees flying from the Pakistani repression. We'll continue in the part 2. Follow karo yaar.